Hi, my name is Alelia Norton, and I'm here with Amoeba Arena. And I just wanted to see, you guys had an amazing show.
Thank you.
So you guys played some new music. Do you have some new stuff coming out anytime soon?
Yeah, so we have a single in the works, or maybe a couple singles, but yeah, just 2 new songs, and then we're hoping to go on tour with those 2 and the EP that we just released, and hopefully start an album maybe next year or later this year. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
That's super exciting. What is like your big musical influences? Do you have anything that really?
Well, him and I are cut from the same cloth in a lot of capacities. We are, and we're all we come from different kind of backgrounds and musical interests. We are both very much so into the Midwest emo side of things. We bonded, math rock, we bonded over like Glockamora, Algernon Cadwallader, and Joyce Manor, yes. A bunch of those types of things.
Kind of a DIY emo revival. Some call it like fourth wave emo, but kind of just like in reference to like the '90s alt rock emo scene. So American football is huge too. But yeah. And you guys?
I'd say the two of us. I'd say the two of us are like also kind of cut from similar cloth, but instead of being in the more like Midwest emo side of things, we're more influenced by like the Pacific Northwest side of things, so like the grunge movement in the '90s. We're also both pretty big into psych rock, like specifically Australian psych rock, and I think our music reflects a blend of like those two sides. Definitely.
I think everyone nailed it perfectly. So,
and I think one of the things that we found very enjoyable throughout our time is that since we do come from those different backgrounds, we end up making something that I feel like is a little bit, like for us, just different, different for the genre, I don't know. So we try to blend that in a tasteful way and not in just like we're doing something different. Like, what is our interest and how do we make it interesting? I don't know.
Yeah, like there's a difference between like just throwing stuff together and like actually experimenting and making a new vibe for yourselves, So that's really cool. Do you guys have any like artists that you pull from specifically within those genres?
Yeah, like I said, Algernon Cadwallader, Joyce Manor, Glockamora is a big one, Marietta for me, and yeah, a lot of those like kind of modern Midwest emo bands and the late '90s stuff too, for sure.
I don't have
King Giz.
King Gizzard mentioned.
That's and like for the grunge scene, like we both are or had like very big Nirvana phases. I feel like a lot of people do. But for me and you specifically, that's what got us like into wanting to make music in the first place.
The first thing I said to this dude at our first practice was, I've never played with somebody who hits the drums so hard. You remind me of Dave Grohl. And yeah, that's just I feel like we play just high energy, good music, good bops.
We think it's good.
Yeah.
Very
awesome.
Yeah. Colin plays so hard that we broke a kick pedal yesterday and had to get a new one in time for the show. So.
That's
Snap the metal. It wasn't like the thing came on. No, he snapped the metal. And like it's every few months there's more blood on the kit and stuff like that. And like there's always something new. But like I love it. It's genuinely like I think it brings the energy. It's like he has that energy, but he has. Colin, I'm sorry to just glaze you like this, but he has the energy and it really fits us.
Yeah, you guys have an amazing stage presence. That was so fun.
Thank you.
And I was gonna ask, so you guys are a newer band, right? Ish,
yeah, like a year old.
Yeah, so
This is our
it's
first
ish.
show. Yeah.
So this would be your first tour with or would it be your first
we're
tour?
We're actually local here, so yeah,
Right.
we're from Boise, but
with your new album.
upcoming tour, hopefully this spring or summer, it'll be our first tour. So
yeah, that's cool.
Hopefully doing a few cities, maybe going up northwest, but maybe like Rexburg, Salt Lake, we'll see. But,
nothing crazy.
Yeah,
we still have day jobs, so we got to pay for it all.
Make that money.
If you find your way to Moscow, let us know.
Absolutely, yeah, we'd love to play.
That's really cool though. So how did you guys start? Are you guys? I feel like you guys are kind of similar. You guys are similar in your music style. So
we kind of met first. I actually worked with Braden at Guitar Center. We were just doing sales there, and that's how I met him. And then right. And Colin, he's from Sacramento, and I met him through another friend who actually happened to be the drummer for my old band. So they were friends. Both went to the same high school, and they have a very similar drumming style. So it was good to kind of keep that continuous for me. But
I found Colin. Thank you very much. I talked to Drew and I got the connection.
Jerry found him. He discovered him. But yeah.
But these two, they before we were a band, they were practicing for like a few months, just going over riffs, coming up with ideas, and then Grant had reached out to me. And was like, hey, like, do you want to come jam with me and my buddy at the Boise Hive, which is a great like nonprofit volunteer stuff for local musicians. So it was us three, and then we were like, we still need a drummer, and then yeah, they talked to Drew and got in touch with this dude, and then like kind of the rest is history. It was just kind of like it just. I think after the first practice, we all kind of knew like it was gonna work. So yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's so exciting. Do you guys have any, like, what's your dream venue to play?
Ooh,
Red Rocks.
I was gonna say Red Rocks would be huge. Honestly, there's so many good ones. Yeah, something in Philly. Maybe Great American Music Hall in San Francisco. Yeah.
It's kind of hard to say because I don't know. Personally, I like playing venues like a little more low key. Obviously, it's cool to play a big stage. Like I'm not gonna say no to that. But playing tight. Yeah.
A dream venue, somebody's grandma's basement. Yeah. That's the dream venue. Right.
Hotter and
we like to
sweaty?
keep it DIY. Oh yeah. The hotter the better.
The hotter the better.
I think dream venue would be just any outside like amphitheater. I love playing outside, like especially when it's super nice out. Preferably like Sunset or something, like the Gorge, Red Rocks, those outdoor venues that are just like so scenically beautiful. That'd be the dream. Absolutely, I'll take that any day over like Taco Bell Arena. You know?
Yeah. In a lot of ways, like this show was like in a way a dream show for me. Like one of my biggest dreams has always just been to go on tour in the first place. So if that works out and we go on tour, that will already be a bucket list achievement. But like since I found out about Treefort, I was just like, I want to play at that show.
Treefort is just such a cool festival. It gives a lot of local bands like the opportunity to like maybe play a show that they would not have had the opportunity to do so before. And it's only gotten bigger as the years go on. So yeah, Treefort's awesome. Treefort's super cool.
So, Treefort's amazing. I completely agree. It's so cool to be here for the first time and like seeing all these great artists, and it's a cool opportunity to have smaller scale local artists perform, and like you said, you're like, this is the biggest stage we've been on.
Yeah.
That's so sick. And you guys had a great audience, and yeah, it was a great show.
Killer, yeah.
It was very nice to see so many familiar faces in the crowd too. Like I felt like I recognized most of the people in that crowd.
You guys are getting a following going, that's so cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Do you guys have anything else you want to plug before?
Of course, our Spotify, Amoeba Arena. Our boy here, Grant, is starting here in Boise. He's trying to do a session thing, kind of in the vein of like KEXP and all that. It's called Magic Scarab Sessions. It's just getting off the ground, but he has access to the Egyptian Theater downtown. And it's a really cool place, and it's very, very it's very good. And besides that, just our band camp and all that. We have merch on there. We're about to have a new batch of stickers. We got some shirts that we really like that we're no longer wearing. I know it's fine.
They were cool. Your shirt was really cool.
They have cats. Yeah, follow our Instagram. It's the best. No, it's fine. We're trying, but yeah, I don't know. That's about it. I don't have a lot of stuff to plug.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.